Y'all, we back. We live. Yeah, y'all know how we do, man. We back. You know I ain't been live in a minute, y'all, but we touching back on the schedule. Salute, salute. I know it's gonna take. I had to let everybody know I'm getting in there. They like, damn, WaterGod is live. But yeah, y'all, in that last video, I went over how there's a lot of people, they peeing on Grays or Austin Metcalf. They slapping white people. I think this is getting paid by the Southern Poverty Law Center. What y'all see right here, we got peeing on Austin Gray. Now y'all know we don't act like this, bro. That's not how we rock. I think this is, they trying to push this race war on the salute, man, for everybody tapping in. But yeah, y'all, they peeing on the graves. They got us doing all of this stuff that we don't never act like that. But this is what they got going on. I'm finna go over a little bit of this. Call dog, what's good, family? Yeah, y'all, we back today, man. We're gonna try to keep them going. Damn, so y'all check this out. Look at this. So this is the peeing on Austin Metcalf grade, but damn, what's up with y'all? Artist Life 1992, what's good, fam? Yeah, y'all know how we do. But yeah, I told y'all, family, they got a lot of people peeing on his grave, slapping white people. It's just getting to where we know the Southern Law Poverty Center. We know how they get down. We know how they get down. But this is what's going on right now. And they said this is a trend of Black Lives Matter activists. These ain't just FBA. This is Black Lives Matter activists, family. So you know the BLM got ties. Peace and power and reparations, FBA, salute. Five rings, salute, family. But yeah, y'all, this is stuff I was talking about on the last video. I'm gonna open up the chat too, but yeah, they peeing on the grave right now and doing stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, it's just crazy right now how all of the stuff that they got us, the acting job, they got us. Jesse Perry, what's good, family? Yeah, yeah, we still pushing on them reparations, man. We ain't never letting up on that, but Operation Blackout Shortstop, we've been talking about that for a minute, man. We finally in effect. We finally in effect, family. Jesse in the building. Yeah, so this Carmelo Anthony talk in this blackout has been the head of the conversation, man, and I think this is the best time for us. A lot of people hating on us right now, talking about, oh man, nobody want to deal with y'all, but nobody ain't never want to deal with us. Since when did girls peace standing up like that? Ainswell, what's good, fam? Women that try to be men, family, like that is crazy. I don't think this is. It just don't seem right, fam. It don't seem right. First class citizen, what's good, family? Furious Sandra said he was thinking the same thing. Like, why they got that girl standing up like that? I don't think they really peeing for real, fam. I think they ain't no way, family. Ain't no way. But we'll get on to the next one, man. We got standing on the FBA business. You know, everybody been talking about the okay, the teen girl that got stabbed. We're gonna go over that. No, it wasn't in America. That ain't none of our. It's not none of our business. I'm gonna open up the chat too, man. I want to hear y'all talk. Y'all talk. Yeah, me all the time. All right, y'all see that? Oh shoot, I gotta pull this up. My bad, family. I'm finna show y'all this one. Check this out. Y'all in the building? Y'all, what's good, family? I'm finna show y'all this. Check this out. Y'all know how it always is with these.
Motherfucker, get off me. Get off of me.
Back up.
Get off of me. You niggas are wrong for what you do about fucking people. You're bitches. What you do to our community ain't right. Move out my way. Move out my way, sir.
How much is the hair?
Move out my way. You doing too much.
How much is the?
Too much. It's not even that
Excuse me. Stop.
We're gonna go over that.
Motherfucker, get off me. Get off of me.
Back up.
Get off of me. You niggas are wrong for what you do about fucking people.
So there y'all see it, man. This lady got into a fisticuffs with the Asians. What do you think about the janky legal representation Brother Carmelo received? He had a public pretender, so I mean he got what he was supposed to get. That's what they do. They just offer you to the state, you know. I just saw a video telling these women that if they decide to break the boycott ban, they're on their own, for real. We told you don't go in them. And women is crazy because they should be capitalizing off of that. We supposed like men, we may have to go in and try to sell some products because they seem like we need to. That should have been the first thing they should have been selling. They should have been short stopping them from the beginning, in my opinion. That's a $1 billion industry, man. Go Gadget, what's good, family? Y'all ain't forget about us. That's what's up. Yeah, but somebody else was fighting with them Asians. Y'all get out these y'all better stay out these people's stores, man. But yeah, they gave him a janky lawyers, man. I mean, but he should have had his own lawyer.
I hate colorism in Asia. And white doesn't mean it's better. There you go, I said it. So some people think that, Asian people, they want to be white people.
Go
No.
Gadget.
So
Salute. I
traditionally,
appreciate you, fam.
the royalties, they stay out of the sun. The peasants were the ones working in the fields. So, in the contrary, in the West, they like to be tanned, look sporty, and well-travelled. And of course, after colonialism,
Them white people bombed their country, y'all. Appreciate you, Go Gadget. Them white people bombed their country and they talking about some did not be a color to, closer to whiteness. If anything, y'all, who they supposed to be mad at, especially Asians, is them people bombed all y'all people, bro. The Korean stock market crashed due to the ban of Asian stores. For real? Say it ain't so, y'all. I need to get my drink, y'all. My mouth dry. I don't trust a damn thing that comes out of their mouth. It's like them people bombed. Them YTs bombed y'all.
After invasion. Think about Japan. You know, lost to the water to America. Think about Korea. Think about China. It was invaded by 8 countries. Philippines. There's a lot of colonialist mindset, Stu. Incorporate with also that tradition of white means better, but you know, in the royalties. So in our heads, some people think white people are better because they have white skin and they're rich. And so it has internalized this kind of shame that we're not as good enough. Shut the fuck up. And learn this all this programming shit, this colonialist thinking, all this bullshit. I like tradition, but if it's unnecessary and stupid, why keep it? And when I see East Asian and they're being mean to Asians that have brown skin or like tan skin, they call them
Nah, I ain't going for it. That's why they need to get up our neighborhood.
monkey, like Asian. Shut the fuck up. They are the nicest people and they look so beautiful. I'm mad because, you know, if you think about it, it's irrational.
Y'all, they're trying to they sneak this in right here. Y'all catch it? Hiroshima is nothing. Dang, y'all, he said it's true. That's crazy. The Asian stock market. We just crashed the stock market. That's crazy. That was JSP. What's that? Rod Goat. Good. That's why these Asians are crashing out. FBA affected the stock market. Dang. Made people pull out. People probably pulled out their money, y'all. They probably was like, man, them FBA's got superpower. That's crazy. That's crazy. Suspicion of being just another dummy crack. Did you see the cowgirl Candace talking about she wasn't able to keep up with the Carmelo Anthony's case because she was so busy and can't be everywhere? That's all I needed to hear to confirm. Candace is such a can't stand her, bro. Like she want to stay on white people business, but she don't never want to stand on business for us, bro. Don't shop Temu, Sheen, Alibaba, AliExpress. Dang. I just got some cheap furniture, man, off of Temu. Don't shop Temu, Sheen, Alibaba, AliExpress. Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to I'm gonna put up this crowd fund, man, for us, this 3D manufacturing printer. Want us to grab that so we can manufacture everything. Has anyone discussed the Yulin Dog Meat Festival? Jasmine Crockett says she got a day job. Yep, we finally blew the whistle on the Asians. Big facts. Yeah, we finally blew the whistle. We did do that. We did do that. I think he's talking about the cowgirl who be cussing. What cowgirl who be cussing? Y'all lost me with that one. It's crazy that you got so many people saying FBA, but they not doing that with no other lineage. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And smoking a cigar. I don't know what this is, y'all. Let me see what this is.
From what I understand, Tarika Sheep got it from
Oh my
Corianton.
so hold on. God. So
He ain't doing that. Yeah, it's like they got so much to say about FBA, y'all. They always got something slick and something to say. That's all right, WaterGod. Now you know not to shop on those platforms because they're Asian powers. Yeah. Oh, Texas Matthew. Okay, okay. Let me pull her up too, fam. I ain't watched that little speech she did. I'm finna pull that up. That was Japan, my brother. Most Asians don't like the Japanese. The Japanese don't sell here. Okay. Japanese don't sell here. Okay. Yeah, man. This Matthews lady, I don't know, man. She just don't seem right. Y'all know we've been saying that for the minute. Dr. Candace at I thought y'all was talking about Candace Owen. I'm telling you, man, look, they bringing in new people by the day.
With
hello everyone. I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation, and I'm also a national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, and author. I'm here today because I was summoned by the community. What I seen in the
He
past
was
week
summoned by the
and a half
community.
was a new era, real live lynching that happened with Carmelo Anthony. Now, I had a lot of people reaching out to me on social media. I had a lot of people tagging me and everything because I cannot be everywhere at one time. I'm all over the.
Man, we don't need we acting like she don't what is wrong with her? She can't be everywhere at one time. Matthews is a clout chaser. Like what's she on, man? Using Carmelo. Yeah, see, I told y'all in that last video, I said y'all when Charleston White jumped on Carmelo Anthony, I already felt some type of way, y'all. I was like, oh, this ain't right. When he was on the white people's side, I said, okay, I feel good about this, Carmelo. But once he jumped on Carmelo's side, I'm like, this became politics, man. Too much politics, man. Something is not clicking with Dr. Matthew, Fat Kelly. Something ain't clicking right. Let me get my drink, man.
United States. That's right. But the thing is that when I seen that they had an actual activist and they had a legal team and they didn't have no black people on the jury, that would not have happened on our watch. I don't understand how that was even able to go further than that. That should have went to the First Court of Appeals. Then after the First Court of Appeals, then it go to the Fifth Circuit Court. We would have took it all the way to the Supreme Court. That didn't happen. Another thing that I looked at is that we had people here that were paid to be moles to create chaos. See, we used to dealing with that when we on our activism travels across this United States. That wasn't on our watch. But again, let's be clear, everything happens for a reason. But one thing I want to let the community know, just because I wasn't here doesn't mean I wasn't working.
She said she was summoned by the community. Summoned.
were working behind the scenes because we knew that this was a setup from the beginning.
Yes.
We knew that they was going to find him guilty. We didn't know that it was going to be 35 years though, but we knew that it was going to be something that was going to be egregious.
Yes.
And that's why I want to give a shout out to Charleston White. I want to give a shout out to Brother Cornell X, because all of us got together.
Fam, when Charleston White started to jump on this Carmelo Anthony, I didn't feel right. I say something ain't right with this. Then the Democrat Party came. I'm trying to call this out, but I can't really call it out. But the Democrats is involved with this, family. I don't know what it is. They done got in. I don't know how they got in, but I never thought me and Charleston would be on the same. That's when I say, hey man, something just ain't right. Levon, what's good? Tapped in and checked on us. Yeah, y'all, the family back. Yeah, she phoned me now. Now she said she knew something. That's kind of strange. How you knew? What's like that? Don't seem right. I knew so much. Why didn't you do something about it? She trusts like, why you gonna shout out Charleston White? Fresh, what's good, family? But can you hear it? I don't know how she gonna sit here and act like she the Superman of our liberation.
So we can help this family to be able to get the proper legal team that's needed. And what we do, we're not going to push a legal team on you. We're going to give you the top of the notch, creme de la creme.
Now look, y'all, they had so many people donating money, celebrities. Charleston White said, I got 75,000 for the. Why they giving all this money for this man appeal? Cardi B giving 5 million. It's just something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. First class, y'all. Levon in the building.
And you pick who you want to fit for you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay? And that is exactly what we're doing right now at this time. Now, we know that they was running everything real quick with this case. Because I thought everything was going to be done today. I thought it was going to be done today. It was 2 days ago. And guess what? I couldn't be here for that day because guess what? Because as an activist, when you hold people accountable, they set traps for you. Yeah. I had to be in court for a case that they was trying to set me up on that got dismissed on. Okay? But guess who here today?
Yep. Dr. Matthew.
Okay? So Dr. Matthew, when you're dealing with a case of this magnitude, you have to have an experienced activist. You have to have an experienced legal team. And that's exactly what we saw, okay? And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. It is what it is. Now we are at this point where I seen a DA, I seen a judge, I seen the Metcalf family, I seen my people, and the whole United States seen what happened here. So now where we are is what the next steps. Because see, I'm not gonna do no press conference with no rah-rah. I don't have time for that. Now it's about action and plans of action. What I seen was that this young man, I've worked on several cases.
Now, the alarming thing, y'all know she claiming and rocking with this Black Panther Party. And y'all know, I thought we made them put the Black Panther Party to bed when they tried that with Birdsong. That was another alarming thing that she be riding around with. This guy looked like a Muslim. She ride around with like the Muslims and like the Black Panther Party. Just, I don't know. You know, her dude, Quan X, I think he's a Muslim. It's just it's
Criminal
too much
cases. I
time.
have never seen no inmate that's in a county jail going to TDC the very next day. Normally it takes 30, 60, 90 days before you are able to get on that chain to go to TDC. They hurry up and got this baby out of here. Then another thing that we also seen, that's why I'm bringing this information to you. What we also seen was that they already gave him a public defendant for the appeal. So this is why this is very evident and this is important, why I had to come here, so you don't get no misinformation. So now what's happening is that we have to ensure that there is the right, correct legal team to help in this process, because we can't have no more ball dropping, y'all. We cannot, because we have a young man's life that's at stake at this time. Now, I'm not finna get into retrying this case because that happened then. We are here now. We are here dealing with the appeals process. This is what we own, and the time clock starts now. The fight starts now. Yes. The fight starts now, people. Yes. This is not something that we just have to be, no. This is serious. This is serious. And then I want to also say to the very people that were saying, well, Dr. Matthews, she's not here. No, baby, you don't know what the hell I was doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm here now. The big dog is here now. And people gonna be held accountable in these streets. And one thing that I want to lay out, because I know y'all didn't know nothing about this, since what I was told by some of the court watchers, they would bring information to me and tell me how the DA was talking in that hearing, would tell me how the judge was moving in that hearing, right? Well, baby, I got some tea on them in the bag of evidence. Baby, this is the hammer bag of evidence. So, hold this for me, brother.
Bring it on.
See, I ain't come out here to play.
Bring it on.
I came out here, since you over here want to call this boy a murderer, then we're gonna take the covers off you. Ain't no way in hell that you need to be a damn
Bria,
DA
what's
with this
good?
foolishness.
Why you got that man
Did you
holding
know?
that purse?
Hold this, please.
I got you.
That there is a 75-page federal lawsuit for sexual harassment of the DA that was saying that Carmela Anthony is a murderer. Well, you need to be a registered sex offender, sucker. Let me read.
We ain't know that.
The pot calling the kettle black cow, but you the whole DA out here. Oh, so you thought y'all was the only one that could go in PACES. And let me explain to you what PACES is. PACES is the database for federal lawsuits. See, we have a research team, baby, that's colder than the media. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it, show you how disgusting this joke is.
It's serious.
After Jane Doe 1 refused defendant Willis, ain't that his name, Greg Willis? Oh, okay. Advances at the Galveston TDCAA conference, he treated her quite differently in the workplace. He began demeaning and berating her. In one closed-door meeting, he told her, "You think like a child and I would treat you like a child." Defendant Willis likely appreciated the gender slurring that is implicit in a male supervisor telling a female employee that she thinks like a child. Oh, wait a minute, it gets better. Hold on. More than once, she tried to break free, but he held her tighter. These physical encounters were unwanted and sexual in nature. Jane Doe 1 eventually put in for a position in the Victim Assistance Division and got it in December 2020. This role put her under the supervision of Chief Prickle. However, the unwanted touches and full frontal hugs with moaning continued. The most recent of the sexualized hugs back in April 2022. We got a damn freak for the DA, but you want to talk about Carmelo Anthony? No, we're gonna talk about you, because if you want to sit up here and go do this rocket docket type case, well, we're gonna rocket docket your ass, because you need to be in jail. You do not need to be a DA here. But see, this is what they don't tell you. That's why you got to research your people, who you're voting for. And I'm finna say this to the Republican Party. Republican Party, y'all need to write somebody else in. Because this man here is a sexual deviant. And he has no place being a DA here in Collin County. And if you want to see this lawsuit, you can go to my Houston Stringer page or Nights on TV. We're going to drop the whole 75 pages so you can read it for yourself. And there's some sick puppy foolishness in here. But he's DA though. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah.
Got a little jet in the pocket.
But then we took it a step further. Hold that for me. Hold that. We took it a step further because anytime we pull court documents, my legal team will put it in an audit, and it'll give a psychological background of the defendant. Y'all want to hear it? Yeah. I can't hear you. You want to hear it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we have predatory behavior patterns of District Attorney Greg Willis. The complaint outlines an administrative pattern where DA Willis routinely leveraged his immense professional power, including his authority to refer individuals for indictment and control criminal investigations, to isolate and exploit female employees. Oh, he enforces strict closed-door policies using forested glass office doors to maintain total occupancy. Across multiple independent plaintiff accounts, Willis repeatedly utilized identical operational pretexts to force unwanted physical contact. He frequently claimed he needed help with an electronic document to draw female staff behind his desk, subsequently tapping them in chairs, massaging their shoulders, stroking their limbs, and forcing full frontal body hugs while rubbing their lower backs, audibly moaning. He explicitly framed his actions as personal compulsions, telling staff, sometimes I can't help myself when he near to them, and blaming their appearance for the lack of professional control. That's the DA we got in here. Yep. That's the DA who did this to Carmel Anthony. So y'all ain't know that, huh? Oh, y'all didn't? Okay. And then, so let me tell you about, let me get this one.
Here's more.
Hold on, it's more, baby. It's more stuff. It's more stuff. Now, I want to give credit to North Carolina The Beat, which is another, black journalist that we all work together. All us people, activists, journalists, we work together. And I thank him for giving us this information, and we confirmed all of it. However, Judge Roach, now I'm on your avenue. Come on. Get him. Okay? Did y'all know that there's a third-party website? Because y'all know I deal with judicial accountability, right? Y'all know I bring them judges and I slang them when they dirty, right? So there's a third party that I want you all to be able to go to. And I'm going to make sure that we put it in the article so you can use that as a resource. Because whatever court you go to in the United States that deal with family and children, you need to know who's on this list. And this is a list of child abuse judges. As of, this is child abuse judges, and this comes from the childabusejudges.com. Yeah. See, you don't know until you know, right? Okay. So as of 12/22/2025, 1,400 plus judges have been accused of child abuse. Many judges 2 to 6 times. So let's see what state we got Texas up with, because this is all of it. But I'm just going to show y'all Texas. Let's see who name on here.
Receipts.
Oh yeah, here you go. My Versace glasses kind of got in the way. But Judge John Roach Jr. is on that list. And this is the same judge that convicted Carmelo. So you know what they say. Don't throw rocks living in a what? Glass house. So you need to know who is governing you guys. Because if you
Right, why didn't
don't,
they
how do
this
you know how to
before the
move?
drought, bro?
That's why elections is important. You need to know who you're voting for. Y'all over here putting sex offenders in here, child abuse.
My point is, it's crazy that this came out right after the fact. It's like all of these celebrities, the politics is just making this as a big story instead of they really getting to it. Brandy was good. 713 in the building. I appreciate y'all, but listen, you got Dr. Matthews got all this information that she ain't do nothing with. You got all this money. All of these celebrities is sending. Charleston White is on Carmelo Anthony's side after being on the white dude's side first. It's just, it's getting fishy to me that these celebrities and Charleston White got something to do with it. I heard the Metcalf family is getting death threats. From who? The Southern Law Poverty Center? Ain't nobody, we ain't worried about them like that. Family, the Southern Law Poverty Center be doing that. Brandy Coke, I see you. I mean, if they is sending them death threats, I think it's the Southern Law Poverty Center family. I don't think we sending them people no death threat. In my opinion, though, I don't.
Judges in here, and you wonder why you can't move 2 steps forward and you got to take 2 steps back, and then they turn around and take your kids from you. Then they turn around and have your ass going to TDCJ for over 30 years. But that's what you got in this county here. So what I want to leave to the people of Collin County is this. DFW surrounding areas. We got to mobilize. We got to mobilize. We got to stop fighting each other, and we got to start fighting fire with fire.
Let's go.
We have to let these people know that we would not tolerate this egregious activity that they're doing to our people. We would not tolerate it. So I did not come out here to rah-rah. I came out here to tell truth to power.
Thank you.
So you know who you dealing with in here. See, while you going and getting in that Jordan line, you better get in that voting line.
That's right. That's right.
When you over there on that stripper pole, you better get to that voting pole.
That's right. That's right.
Because at the end of the day, who they affect locally is
Salute, Angel,
y'all.
man. I've been missing y'all too, family.
So do I got any questions for the meeting? Because I got time today. I got time today. I sure do.
Let me ask you something. The people that are not in higher power like you guys, what do you want us to do as the people? Do we keep, I'm a blogger, so what do we just
No, what you do, you continue being a blogger. You continue shining the light. But what you have to do, you have to ensure whatever that you put in, that it is credible. Because you damage your credibility, you damage everything.
Candace,
Yes,
I know that you have a lot of problems with the trial and the way it went down.
yes.
What is your biggest problem with it that you feel like discredits the entire trial?
Who was conducting it from the beginning? And then who was the one that was convicting? Who was the one that was calling the shots? I got a problem with these people. You know, I actually have a problem with this. I have a problem, like I'm gonna repeat this again. This was a modern day live lynching. This was from the very beginning that this young man was doing. That's why we were working behind the scenes, because this time we finna get in front of this.
What are you doing now in terms of trying to help with an appeal or be involved?
What we're doing now
Oh,
at this
Red.
stage is trying to help the family
gonna
to get
open
the
up the
right,
chat?
proper legal representation.
Yes.
We giving them names, and they need to be able to pick who they want. I'm not gonna just say, no, you take this lawyer here, and then this lawyer get over here and do what these lawyers did, and just sold this child up the river. Now, am I in agreement with anybody losing their life? Absolutely not. But I'm also in agreement of accountability, because accountability breeds responsibility. And it's our responsibility as a community and as me as an activist to call it out. Because when you don't shine a light to it, it's going to continue. That's why y'all need to know who we dealing with in here. And I'm not done digging up all the rest of these judges. Whoever else, we're not done.
Right now,
What else will you be doing to?
I'm sorry?
What else will you be doing besides this event here today?
I'm just gonna say this. You just stay tuned. You just stay tuned. Because I'm not giving the gameplay.
Don't believe me, just
stay tuned. Because see, you have a lot of people, and not to be disrespectful, my brother, you have a lot of people that do this, but don't put no action. So I'm telling you, watch the action play because it's coming. Any other questions?
Have you been made aware of the video that's supposed to be at the Frisco ISD that shows Carmelo being jumped?
Well, see, that right there, ma'am, I'm not trying to retry nothing with the case. What we're going to do, we're going to let the appeal process deal with that. That's why we need the best lawyers who going to go and get that. Who going to go and get what's supposed to be done. That's what we do. I'm sorry?
Are you going to help the family?
No, it's going to be...
Y'all, why ain't nobody helped and made sure when they know he had them public defenders, why ain't the celebrities and everybody say, you know what, no, let's get him a lawyer? Like, why would they wait all the way and now it's millions being donated? That's crazy to me. It was the action at the time.
It's going to be the entire United States that's going to help because they're going to have everybody. We're all going to galvanize behind this.
We don't need them no more.
I'm sorry?
What do you think about the photos you've seen released of Carmelo and his prison, attire and things like that? I mean, a lot of people have been critical.
Well, I mean, clear. Let's be clear. What they do, that's just standard. What they do with sending these pictures out to try to paint this child to be a bad person. But you notice what they didn't put out was when he saved the child from drowning.
That's right.
Because we had that news article and I put that out and the whole nation didn't know nothing about it. So I'm like this, if you're going to tell it all.
That's it.
Tell it all.
So you wanted to see his background introduced into this case?
Absolutely. And when you did not have a mitigation specialist on that defense team, this is what you get. This is what you get. And so I'm just going to be real clear, everybody. Now, we got to start because the fight starts now. Everybody has a strong suit out here. Utilize your strong suit because the family is going to need us.
Yes.
We need to make sure, one, that if you're a blogger, if you're the news, if you have your own news stations, anyway, anything that's dealing with that caliber, we got to control the narrative, and we have to ensure the narrative is being put out correctly. And when things are not being done right, we got to shine a light to it, period. So, any other questions before we conclude this press conference?
I have a question.
Yes.
What advice would you give to our black community just moving forward with this situation? What advice could we give to our children?
Specifically to the online white people who use this opportunity to be racist and call us monkeys.
Okay, so let me just say this. Let me just say this, everybody. I've been called all kind of names from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? What you have to keep in mind is this. Don't worry about the distractions. It's distractions. Keep your eyes on the prize. And our prize at this point right now is to get this boy out. Okay? And we got to do everything by step because keep in mind, we wasn't involved in the process at first. Worried, am I right or wrong? We wasn't. So we're going to be involved with it now though. And my bloggers, don't y'all stop. Because whatever they can't cover, because they got producers and stuff. Whatever they can't cover, you cover it. Send it to me. We're going to get it out there because I got more followers than them anyway. That's what we're going to do. Any other questions?
I have a question. That lawsuit, is that the one where they settled for 1.7?
Okay, so that one right there. And then you know what else happened with that lawsuit? He didn't even file an answer, honey. So that lets you know he a freak.
Why would money even be involved?
Right, Auntie.
Can't control your sexual urges. What's wrong with you? You need Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank y'all.
So you need Jesus. Let's say you need Jesus. That's what I'm saying, y'all. But it's a whole bunch of people getting involved, man. It ain't just her that she wasn't involved. You got Boosie speaking on it, Cardi B, all of these entertainers. It's like, what's really going on with this case, man? So they need y'all now. Yeah, so it just seems fishy. We're gonna see. I do think he gonna get out, but it's just it seemed a little fishy to me. Politics and religion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Dr. Matthews. Y'all heard her say you need Jesus. So when you in the when you into like the church and in the politics, them people don't never be right. They mixing church with state. If you rewind this entire speech, she said a whole lot of nothing. She said a whole lot of nothing, but what she doing is she's being looked at as some type of regulator. And that's good for the Democrat Party if they got her looking like a regulator. She's standing next to the Black Panther Party, which we said we wanted them put to bed. We didn't want nobody out here using the Black Panther Party. Like, for what? Like, why would you be doing that? They've been infiltrated by the police. All these people who canceled are trying to get on the FBA bandwagon. Yeah, Cardi B doing that. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It just seemed like, I don't know. They don't mix because devils don't tell the truth. Y'all know I called out this lady, Dr. Matthews. I was like, something just ain't right. Don't smell right. And now we got Stephen A. Smith, a goddamn, he's speaking on Carmelo Anthony case. I mean, the biggest coon out there, he want to speak on the Carmelo case. I guarantee you he on Carmelo's side. If we hear what Stephen A. Smith saying, he's going to be like, yeah, this is the time where people is trying to get back good in with the black community that you black. And now I guess this is what they're doing. She contradicted herself every other sentence and coach. Yeah, man, he said I smell sulfur. Hey, man, we got the fix for that. Let's check out what this bozo here saying.
I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more. You can't walk away no more.
Well, for starters, it's very simple. Don't bring a knife to a track meet. It's crazy because she's out here acting like her boys are in danger because a black man or child, whatever, about to be 18, was found guilty for stabbing a white kid through the heart and killing him. So he was found guilty on murder for stabbing Austin Metcalf through the heart and killing him at a track meet with a knife he was not supposed to have at that track meet. She's acting like, what is she supposed to do about her boys? Ma'am, the biggest threat to your boys is not white people. It's other black boys.
So we already know where this is going. If he had this dude on here, Stephen A. seems like he's with the white crowd on this one. Stephen A.C. I'm tired of his face. This dude, you got a lot of them, bro. They sit back and they make really good. They make really great money, bro. Them white supremacists pay them very well. You got another one. It's a black dude. He was just on Patrick David show, and he talks bad about black people. He gets a lot of donations from white people. And white people be like, "Oh man, you're doing such a good job," like, and they be paying him because he's bashing black people. It's just crazy. He does the same thing. He just bash black people, and white people go to sending you that check. It wasn't a knife; it was a clear tool for track shoes. But that's freak. Frank eating tether. Bro, they always jump on, man. They got a big white people following. They get on anytime they get to bash a black person. His voice is automatically annoying. Stephen A. Smith is a moron, man. He has a platform for a reason. That's what I'm saying. Look, they want to make sure they get these guys platforms so they can know they know what they're doing when they get these people platforms. But I thought Stephen A. would have been on Carmelo, not
Hello,
Carmelo.
everyone. I'm Dr. Candace.
I thought he would have been on what's the name? Sorry, let me show y'all this. It would have shocked me if he would have. It would have. I'd have been like, but I've been going over this case right here. Y'all know I always been talking about this case. Let me show y'all. And this case is, is tells me everything on why Carmelo Anthony he should have got lesser time than the white boy who stabbed the Latino kid. You know, the white boy should have got more time than Carmelo Anthony for what he did off the top. Did Denzel? I just spit my water out here in water. Read your comment. Yeah, would you put Officer Tatum and Antoine Daniels crap? Yeah. Officer Tatum is like the king leader right now. Denzel passed away? No, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I would have
At
heard that
Carmelo
if
Anthony and Austin. This is not about race. Then how come we never heard about Kaysen Allison and Jose Ramirez? You have a white teenager who deleted a Mexican teenager right there in Texas. This happened maybe a year or 2 years before the Carmelo incident, right? And this kid, he brought a knife, his daddy's knife, to his high school with the intentions of using that knife, and he used it on Jose Ramirez. They had a fight in the bathroom. He did not stab Jose once. He did not stab him twice. He did not stab him 3 times. He stabbed him 4 times. He
ain't no way you gonna stab somebody 4 times and they don't charge you with first degree. You go plan to take a knife in the bathroom and stab somebody up. You tell people, yo, I'm finna do them bad. You tell people that. Bro, the most Carmelo should have even been even close to getting is like negligent or some something that was like accidental, like how they saying with this guy. There's no way that ain't first degree murder.
had the intent to stab this man Jose, right? And you know how many years they gave him? 2 years for negligent homicide. 2 years. Then they was like, hold up, we're gonna give you a weapons enhancement charge, which brought it up to 10 years. And his lawyers are fighting this right now. They're like, no, we're not gonna do this 10 years. And he's on, I wanna say he's 18, 19, so he'll get out before he's 30, right? Whereas you had Carmelo Anthony, Yeah, he had a knife on him, but he didn't know he was going to meet Austin. That's just coincidental, right? He didn't know he was going to meet Austin, and then he, as a fortunate, unfortunate, and tragic.
But that's 100% right. He didn't know, he didn't plan on meeting Austin at the bleachers. They just pulled up on him. This happened spontaneous. It didn't happen where it was planned. So it's like to see the white boy get a negligence of murder and Carmelo get first degree is like, we ain't finna let y'all play with our top like this. This is
This event is he only stabbed him one time. It was like, back up off me. He didn't go to work. Like Kaysen went to work 4 times, bro. He stabbed Jose. He got it off on him, like until he couldn't stab him no more. He was like, okay, I'm tired, and he took off. I need the rest of my energy to run away from the police. Yeah, I think that did it. Right? Jose dead 4 times. Carmelo 1 time. Intent. Back up off me. I didn't want to kill you. This was just
apparently
negligence.
Carmelo was
So
dating a Latina. Some believe
if Carmelo get more than 10 years, you already know what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And once again, this wasn't all over the headlines. Kaysen and Jose Ramirez wasn't all over the headlines, but for some strange reason, Carmelo is. Go figure. And it happened in Texas. Both cases is in Texas. They say that.
yeah, so that's just a prime, that's prime evidence, man, that this ain't right, family. That this ain't right. This ain't right, man. 12-16. Do you hear how his tethered BFF set him up during the testimony? I heard the reason why, because he was jealous that Carmelo was dating a Latina cousin. Dang, y'all know, hey, I wouldn't put it past it, fam. We all should flood Collins County courthouse with calls from all over the country. What you want us to ask them? What you want us to ask these people? Yeah, man, FBA all day. Got a lot of stuff happening, man. A lot. Let's see what. Yeah, man. Let me hit these. Let me open up the chat, man, so we can talk our talk to each other. You know, I got the guys in. It's been a long time since we've been on, man. You know, I love and appreciate y'all always tapping in. Shout out to Go Gadget, man, uh, for that donation, man. We appreciate it. But yeah, family. I was gonna pull up a video where that he so say best friend took the stand and said he didn't know him. Oh, he has an email campaign. hmm Yeah, they said somebody supposed to, they took the stand and kind of switched out on Carmelo. You know they paid him. They paid him, fam. Yeah, man, that's how they do. That is how they do, family. Um, Check it out.
Melvin Charles and Gleason T. Jackson designed a symbol to represent the history, pride, and accomplishments of African Americans in response to the struggles of 1960s America. Charles tells his story about the creation of the Black American Heritage Flag.
I think one of the interesting...
Y'all hear how they switched it up? You hear how they said the Black American flag, but they still throwing in this African American? Paid them or threatened them. Oh, we got somebody on? Okay, hold on. No, we don't. Okay, Red on. Okay. I got you. Red, what's good, family?
What's going on, WaterGod? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good, family.
Yeah, man. I used to play another slide.
No, I was just gonna. It's only 20, 40 seconds left, but they mixed in the Black American with the African American. Did you hear that?
Oh man, I was trying to click in. I didn't hear that part, but hell, you know they keep on trying the shit, even though everything around them showing them that they you can't help but understand why. Like you can't help but understand this FBA shit. You can't help it. Like what Drewski did. Drewski did
Mm.
it. I like how he did that. He spread that awareness. That's kind of like what Dave Chappelle used to do. Now he ain't on Dave level yet, but when Drewski, like I'm just using that for example, when Drewski did that skit
Mhm.
with the British, and now what's his name? The nigga who played Strider, I forgot his name. I can't say Idris. I don't know that nigga name, but you know what I'm talking about. The British black man. He
Yeah,
was talking. He was saying
yeah,
something about James Bond and how he don't think basically he want to basically keep it white or keep it British or some shit. But he can come over here and play he can come over here and play a foundational Black American, and it ain't no problem. Everything cool.
right.
So the hypocrisy is showing, so you can't do nothing but see it. And hell, even with this case, with Carmelo, I hear a lot of people saying a lot of shit, but a lot of people don't be bringing up the fact that the first initial judge on the case was a black woman. How you think he got the bond in the first place? When he first got bonded out, that was a black woman,
Black judge.
Texas,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it was shortly changed to this white man judge that we have now. They've been pulling tricks and doing shit since the very very beginning of this shit.
Yeah, but that white boy got the same thing. His bond was at 1 million and his went to 100,000.
Which one you talking about? You talking about the lane?
Case analysis.
Oh, okay, okay,
Mm.
okay.
But
Did you hear about Jack Lane? Was it Jack Lane? The white boy he was with the January 6ers and shit. They arrested his ass in Texas.
oh, you talking about
He was he was outside.
Jake Lane.
Yeah, he was outside the courtroom after the verdict and shit, or before the verdict and shit. He was damn near saying if they do acquit him and he get to walk free, he was basically saying he was gonna take care of it himself type shit. Like he was out there saying some egregious shit. He was talking about some we deserve. He was like he deserved to be hung up on that tree and all that shit. But Texas came back and got him. His ass in Lusteric. He in Dallas County right now. Well, I don't know if that's Dallas County, but he in Dallas jail.
He was just locked up with Chud the Builder that day. I remember he seen him in the courtroom.
Shit, he locked up again. I don't know if they let him bond out or not, but he would. I know he got locked up in Texas too.
Mm.
Shit, that's what his ass get. But I think they said terrorist threatening or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me finish this. I want to get your take on this. Let him see what he got.
Points about the creation of the flag in the mind is that it was in both our minds for a long time. Even as a child at 3 years old, I would go and sit on the curb in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and watch the parade go by. I see the American flag, and I see the flag that represents Italian, Spanish, whatever it might be, and they would march up and down the street honoring the 30th of May. And then when it came time for the Negro, at that time we were called, I remember every year we would march down. And guess what? All we had was the American flag.
Hello,
And I,
what's good? We trying to call y'all government out here like that. See, put what a thug.
Yeah, he showing good old Lulu. I was talking to Carl about yeah, he and Lulu.
Shout out to him, man. But yeah, man. So y'all see what they saying about the flag, but I don't like this African talk. They be, this is a Black American heritage flag. That was the name of it. They never said anything about Africa.
Yeah, that one they people ain't getting the full picture. And I was starting to see what y'all was saying about Godfrey too. Like it's not necessarily him per se, but the company he keep type. Because I've been seeing clips from his that podcast that
54
he got.
1,
And these, you said what?
154. TYB was good.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
bro, these folks really don't understand us at all. They really don't. Like Godfrey do a little bit, but the people he have, his company, they really, it's like they really don't. Even that one of them, there was an actor. I think they say he played. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't know if they say he played a couple of people. He played Martin Luther King or something. Said he said some of these people as actors. You know what I'm saying? They come from different countries. They be playing our prominent. Our basically our leadership. You know what I'm saying? The leadership that we had and shit.
Yeah.
And it be these other people playing them, and it don't even be us playing them. And then, like I said, Idris, whatever his name is, he going out talking about some. Basically, I guess he's saying he don't want to see no Black American play James Bond. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you. So it's like it's the same thing when it comes right back down to the foundation of Black Americans being exploited for our own cultures and for what we did, and another motherfucker always got something else to say about us if we try to do the same shit that they do to us. And like Finesse said, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
Big problem.
Fuck 'em.
Big problem. Yeah, man. But yeah, we gonna keep calling out this hypocrisy, man. That's all we can do. But we already know this been like this, man. They've been doing us like this for decades.
Shit, boy, hundreds of years,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
For real, this shit. It's just like I said, the shit to keep going on. It's something to it. It's something they want this race war for some reason. It's something to it. I don't know if it's because if we beefing with each other, we ain't thinking about the Epstein files and ain't thinking about none of the twisted shit that's up in that motherfucker, so they can still keep handling their business as usual. Or I'm trying to figure this shit out because they trying their hardest to do it, and it's like for the first time I see it. I know exactly what they doing, but it's like at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Cause I half-ass feel like it's needed, and then I half-ass feel like I don't, I don't want to fall into they trap too. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get you.
It's like I don't give a fuck, cause shit, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like this is what these bitches want, and I don't want to give them what they want either. But I don't know. Shit,
Right.
you feel me? That's where I'm at with it.
What you think about Charleston coming in? You feel weird about him supporting Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah, I feel weird about it because it's another one of them half and halves. You know what I'm saying? I feel weird because all the stupid shit that he be saying and shit that he would quote unquote say for his entertainment. His character. That's what he would phrase it as. And to say I'd be like, yeah, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you be doing some top tier cool in your damn self. But then at the same time, it's like that is what that nigga used to do before he used to do this shit. and he did used to do this in Texas. So it's like a is and then I don't know. You feel me? Like he could be doing this for to stay relevant, to stay popping, keep his name going. He could do it for his own issues. But one thing we can't take from Charleston is that before anybody knew who he was on this internet for acting a fool, that's the type of shit that he was on. He would have been picked up that case when he was broke, from what everybody said. When he was broke, he would have took that case, or he would have been trying to do something anyway, because it was a juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, but like I said, he didn't made this character so big that he just seemed like a fuck ass nigga.
Yeah, he had to get in the game. I feel like he got in the game, but once you stay in the game, you're gonna really see who you really is. So we seeing who he really is. He's so trash.
I mean, yeah, but it's still like I said, it's crazy. I seen he called Anton, and that was just it's like you going over here crying on this nigga panel, and this nigga making a mockery of this shit. He don't give a fuck about them. He Charles and talking about, I want you to interview the parents. I don't give a fuck about them parents. He's sitting there saying that they should have raised their kids better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just don't know what motherfuckers got going on. It's so many different stories to this Carmelo shit. And I guess it's so much shit. It's like, it's crazy. It's like the lawyer didn't do worth a damn.
Mm.
It's so many inconsistencies. I don't know if I done spun to. I don't know, man. I just know when they coming to get us, they make sure they do all the fucking work. So I'm not used to seeing court so fucking sloppy and all these change of statements and all this shit like that. I ain't never seen nothing this goddamn sloppy
Man,
like
you know
that.
what? That you said that, I'm starting to feel like something ain't right with people switching their testimonies. I feel like money probably got into play. People wanted to make people say what they wanted them to say. Yeah, it did. But the fact that Carmelo Anthony didn't have a trial lawyer, like one of the best black attorneys in the country right now. Who is our guy? Who is the best black attorney in the country right now that's supposed to be representing us?
Shit, I don't
You know
know,
what
but
I'm
hey,
saying?
there was somebody in the comment. He told me to get my info straight. They said they wanted him to play James Bond. Hold on. Okay, at the end, regardless of that, so even if that's the case, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with him playing James Bond? He would fit to be it even more to be the first black James Bond. He British, so that's fucking perfect. Or if he ain't British, I know he can speak like them motherfuckers. I don't know where the man from. I ain't hating on my own people because I know one thing, he not an FBA, so I'm not even criticizing my own people. But my fault, work
No,
God.
who is that? I didn't-
But I told you I didn't know the. I told her I didn't know the whole thing. I just know it was something with him and James Bond and him basically saying that he didn't want no other race playing as it. That was what my whole point about it is, and it's like you don't say that shit when it comes down to playing no black person, no black American. You don't say that shit then. So what's the purpose now?
Mhm.
But my fault, bro.
No, you good. I see what he put that James Bond. We are all black from the richest land in Africa. Bro, cut
Ain't
that out,
nobody trying
bro.
to hear that shit.
Bro, listen, man. Yeah, we ain't
You in the
doing that.
wrong place with that shit.
Yeah, it's false anyway. That information is not even accurate, bro. So that's the white supremacy
Yeah,
man came up with that back to Africa theory. We all came from Africa, but you know that they
Johnny
claim white
Cochran was
people?
a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, they claim white people came from Africa too. Chinese, they claim all humans came.
The Caucasus Mountains is in Asia. It ain't too far from Africa.
Mhm.
Caucasus Mountains is right over there between, what is it? Between like China and Russia, some shit like
Mhm.
that. That's where they come from. Don't let them tell you nothing different.
Real. Beef from H Town,
Yeah,
what's
I don't.
good? She put, I think Charleston is a coon. these days. I tuned him off months ago. He was on Austin Metcalf them side when it first came out. It was an interview. He was talking trash about Carmelo. Then them people gave him a call
Yeah,
and say, "We need you on Carmelo's side." Could you?
yeah, that's what.
Nope.
Yeah.
Huh?
You said, nah, that's what they did. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they did because he was talking shit. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit be, I don't know. He said they called him. He said they called him and he talked to him on the phone.
Mm,
And then they told him their side of the story. And that's when he started seeing it differently. You know what I'm saying? And uh like I said, I was listening to some podcasts earlier, like basically so now where people want to run basically the white supremacists is gonna run with the narrative that the judge and them didn't create it. So from here on out, from them, only thing you gonna hear is what they put and what they talked about in court. They ain't gonna talk about all the inconsistencies of court and how that shit did not go. That shit's weird. It just seemed very weird, bro.
No, I believe that's like saying all Asians are the same. Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, Indonesians, Filipinos are all the same. That sounds just as goofy as all black people are the same. Bro, he don't even, and this is what I'm saying. We ain't finna keep going back and forth. Bro, black is a term that's meaning for us. When people in Africa don't use black, we use that word here. Y'all just started calling everybody black because y'all thought it meant for skin color. That's what everybody just started doing.
Man, if your shit don't say Negro, if you ain't got nobody in your family where that shit said Negro, then shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you. It don't even. It's our shit because that's what the fuck they named us. They said it was a big ass B on our census records, motherfucker. Not on yours. Did you even have census records? What y'all got in y'all country?
They ain't even
Cause
mad
shit,
at.
ours started in 1790.
Mm.
Ours started in 1790 around here. Unless you got marriage records or anything written down orally or written down something like that. But come on, they don't know. They don't know because the only thing they know they just we too nice. Like I said, this is a problem of our own doing. We've been too nice to everybody. So now we trying to set the boundary and don't nobody want to respect the boundary because we've been trying to put them inside the boundary this whole time. Because we
Mhm.
thought motherfuckers was coming down here to assimilate with us and help fight white supremacy. Whole time, if you ask them why they come here, they're gonna tell you, I came here for a better life. They didn't come here to be trying to help us protesting, doing none of that shit. That's not what they came here for. They came here for a better life. So
Mhm.
they gonna fall more in line with white supremacy than go against it.
Yeah, yeah.
We just late. We just late. We thought that it was different, and you know what I'm saying. That's all it is. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. No, no. You 100%. I'm with you on that. We dang sure.
Now I didn't say we wanted to be called black, Levon. I didn't say that's what they wanted to be called, bro. I'm saying that's what was in the census. If you said Negro, then they start saying black, and they put the B on there. It was either black or white.
They come up
Yeah.
with black. They come over here and hear us using the word, using that term and calling ourselves that term. So they just start including themselves no matter what country you come from. They don't, it's not considered for just America. That's just like some things they call themselves in their country. We don't call it over here.
Well, hell, like they said 20, 30 years ago, they said nobody called themselves black. They all called themselves who they was, where they came from, and shit like that. They said when they came to America, we called them black because we did, and we'll be like somebody from Dominican, we'll be like, bro, you black too, like, and they'll be like, no, I'm Dominican. We're like, man, police. That's why the Democrats still run with that same talking point because that's some shit that we used to say in the hood for real. Man, the police get behind you, nigga, they gonna think you one of us. And they will until they get that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Then they know they dealing with somebody different. So they realize they ain't got no social security number. I got a green card or whatever the hell, whatever the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying? It be different. So I'm saying for the last 20, 30 years, we didn't adopted these folks and we keep calling them black. And for the last maybe 5 years, now we saying, nah, y'all ain't black. So now they taking it as a shock. Like, wait a minute. I remember at one point in time I said I wasn't black and y'all was mad at me then, and now I'm saying I am black and you mad at me now.
That's crazy.
But that's a problem of our own doing. We did that. We invited everybody to the cookout.
Mm-hmm. Now I went over this a little bit. I wanted to go a little bit more.
Got every motherfucking Asian shop. Why? Because all y'all do is come, get our money. You don't like us. Most of y'all are racist. And it's like you don't spend money back with us. Those days are over with. Eventually.
Now I talked about this in my last video, y'all. Right? Papa Duck be saying he be saying some stuff, but he's Haitian. But y'all hear him saying us, us, us. But watch this. Watch this. Watch how we separate. Now he's connecting himself with us. He's saying us, what y'all did to us, so we're not gonna be dealing with the Asians. Watch this. Watch how he flips.
It was gonna come to this anyway. It's just so happened that it had to come from the mouth of an Asian man to let the world know, nigga, we don't like you niggas. We just want you niggas money. Like, we don't give a fuck. We're not gonna spend no money with you niggas. Y'all can go spend y'all money with us. We're gonna send our money back home. So once the older ones over here, they can go home and retire and live in their homeland. So we just use y'all land and y'all as people for our own motherfucking livelihoods. And you wanna sit on here and say niggas ain't shit? Oh, you gonna get rid of this, you gonna get rid of that. Nigga, all that shit we created. The fuck? And it's crazy that y'all are I'm glad, blatantly coming out saying this shit. Y'all really got some nuts. I'm gonna give you that. Now you got some balls, you know what I'm saying? For the guy to come, not the woman. Y'all been feeling like this. So guess what? It is what it motherfucking is. I told you, you couldn't go to the white neighborhoods. They wouldn't allow you there. They wouldn't give you loans to build in white neighborhoods. But they allow you to come to the niggas neighborhoods. And ain't now one of y'all thought to say, you know what, man? Without these people, man, we wouldn't be able to have none of this shit, what we got. We wouldn't be able to feed our families. But yet, y'all would talk shit about us in y'all mind. Y'all would go with the rhetoric of what America tells you. When you deal with us every day. Every race is bad people. Don't motherfucking act like Asian people don't have no motherfucking bad people. Like y'all ain't got people on drugs. Like y'all don't have people that's in and out the nightclubs, gangsters, whorish ass women. Like every nationality has that. It's just we are the ones that's put and displayed for the world to view us as we niggas. We ain't shit. Okay? And to be quite frankly, the word nigga ain't a bad word. It's just they couldn't pronounce the word niggas. Okay? Go look that up. It's niggas. Okay? G-U-S. They couldn't pronounce it, so they said nigger. But anyway, of course, they take everything we do and turn it, make it all derogatory, make it negative and all.
Now y'all heard how many times he said we. Watch this.
All this shit. Because they stole our history. They stripped our culture and replaced it with this bullshit. They gave us this fake ass religion. They did all these things to us and somehow, some way expect for us to compete. But we still do. No matter what you do to us, no matter what fucking sport, no matter what, bro, we dominate. And it's cool, man. Like I'm just on her, I'm just popping my shit right now. You feel me? Because you should be glad to be who you are. I always say this, right? And this is what Europeans do. They want everyone to fit under this one umbrella as a European. No, motherfucker, I'm black. I ain't gonna say I'm black, you know what I'm saying? I'm Kemet. Because black is...
Why he saying he ain't gonna say he black and ain't about the color? Because he don't know the origin of Blackfoot. The Blackfeet tribe predated when the white man used the word black. So he's saying black mean a color. But this is what I'm saying when people speaking on our lineage and they not, you know what I'm saying? And they be saying we. And it's like, bro, Listen to what he say here.
It's just a fucking color, and this is why we can't claim our land because we operating on the black. We talking church codes, okay? That's another video. But I'm from Kemet, okay? And if I say this, how could you fault Mexicans for eating tacos or doing Mexican things, their heritage? How could you fault Jamaicans from eating goat? You know what I'm saying? How could you fault Haitians from eating legume? You know what I'm saying? Pool, diwi. You feel me? Because I'm Zo. You know I'm Haitian. This is my thing. You want everybody to convert to a motherfucker European. Y'all want everybody to have whitewashed ways. It's like taking a lion and raising him to be a hyena. No, he's Kemet. He's from Kemet. He's from Jamaica. She's from Haiti. And I always say this, Haitian people need Haitian schools to teach Haitian children Haitian culture. Jamaicans need Jamaican schools teaching Jamaican children Jamaican culture. But when you come to America, they want to consolidate us all to be Europeans. They strip us of our tongue. They switch us and make us talk proper. Now we got to wear suits and all this. This is the primary way. This is the primary language. Man, fuck that. Them days over with, man. I respect other cultures for who they are and what they are. You feel me? Do the same back. Because every culture has a way of living. Okay? And I'm gonna break this down. I know I'm a little off topic, but I'm just showing y'all how all this shit ties in. Jamaicans eat they love goat. Haitians eat dewey or legume or whatever. Spanish Mexicans eat tacos. This is their culture, foods. What you think American food is? I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds. What do y'all think American food is as a culture? You know what it is? Hot dogs, hamburgers, and sodas.
Who told you that? Where did you get this information from? Like, who told this man our culture?
Damn, he ain't put it in the cornbread.
That's what I'm
Yeah, he ain't
saying,
say
fam.
nothing
Like,
about the
what you
mac and
talking
cheese or the
about?
fried chicken or nothing. Yeah,
Yeah, you just
but
skipping over the source. How you
I
gonna
know
go
what.
to Jamaicans and Haitians and they trying to you looking? Listen. He's talking like a Florida boy. If you didn't know, you would be like, yeah, he from Florida. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this is crazy to me.
I don't know. Nah. See, thing about Papa Duck. Like I get, I mean, I can't, I ain't go. I kind of agree with what he was saying though. Shit, we all do need, like he said, the Haitians need their own little school. We do too. We really do. We need to learn our own history for real. We need our own fucking school.
Because
I
America.
agree with him on that part.
No. Yeah, he said some right stuff there. But what I'm saying is, he went to saying we, and us, and then in the conversation, it's like we can't connect to what he's talking about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying because hell, it's more. We, I get it. Okay, so like when he's saying he from Kemet, I know what he's meaning about Kemet. That's the land of the black. It's pretty much he basically speaking about Africa. And all of that. The original before the Moors and all that old shit. He's speaking about that. You know what I'm saying? And basically just kind of it's slick Pan African kind of shit. Kind of. It's back when I was kind of was a Pan African type shit. I kind of understood what he mean by that, and it's kind of that unity of one for all type shit. And I get all that. I get all of it. But at the end of the day, until we get our check sheet, we need to, we more worried about ourselves. But if you an ally, that's cool. And if you, especially if you can understand and know your difference, that's cool. I can't be mad at you for that. But at the same time, nigga, come on now. Shit, it's more about this culture than just that, than some hot dogs. Hell, it's more than that.
Way more than that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Check this
And so,
out
and
though.
I don't know, you from Florida. I don't know nothing about I don't really know that too much deep into that shit. I'm from the South too, but I ain't around no like Haitians like that. So when they say they Zoe, Do that mean they was like they Haitian but they was born in America?
Yeah,
Or is that
they could be Haitian and born in America, but they don't take our plight. You see how Papa Duck is saying we us and any like we zo down here. You could be a Haitian, you could be Jamaican, whatever you is, but you're not. You ain't come up in our neighborhoods like that. You're not us. You get what I'm saying? They talk like
yeah.
us. They come around us, but they not really like for him to not skip over and speak about a black American, bro, is crazy to me. He talked about Jamaicans, he talked about Haitians heavy. You know what I mean?
Okay, I
These
get
are
what you saying. You
these
saying
are
he
the people
ain't
when they come to Florida, we tell them how to dress, how to talk. We teach them how to, joke on people. They come
nah for
to
sure.
Florida, bro, without they don't even know how to dress. They got bad scent. It's like we tell them everything. Why don't you put us on and say, damn, boy, them black Americans that like why wouldn't you act like we don't even exist? That's what I'm saying. How I see it. It's like you ain't
Yeah.
saying the most powerful, you know what I'm saying? People that you done been around. And I know he rap. He's a rapper, you know,
Yeah.
but
Nah, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Shit. I get what you're saying on that. Yeah, because
hmm,
not putting our culture in there and only speaking that, like, it's like I get what he trying to do and shit like that, but it's like you more holding on to the European shit than at least here in the South, we don't really hold on to that shit about what the Europeans do or the Caucasians. We don't really give a fuck. We do our own thing. They do what they do, we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care what the fuck they doing. I don't know, man. I don't
mhm.
know, bro. It's just I don't know. You gotta be us to understand this. That sometimes that's kind of just how I feel. They don't
Right. But listen,
understand that. Cause
some of them Caribbeans, they not siding with not spending money with them Asians. You get what I'm saying? It's some Caribbeans coming out here, they like, oh, that's y'all fight. This is what I'm talking about. See, I notice when you in Florida and you want to rep and you say, oh, I'm Zoe or I'm something else, it's just kind of like it kind of like letting us know that okay, I guess you ain't rocking with us. And I guess sometimes it can be like that. Sometimes people can rock with Black Americans, but we've been seeing on the internet a lot of Caribbeans will say, "How is that blackout going? What y'all trying to do with the Asians?" It's like they not with our fight. They not, you know what I mean? They not standing with us.
right, I mean, right. Right. I do agree that majority of them ain't what I play, but at the same time, motherfuckers like people like Papa Duck is, you know what I'm saying, what I play though. At the same time, I mean, granted, he didn't word that shit all the way right, you feel me? But at the same time, I would say he's still more down with our play than he would be against it. You feel
He
me?
did
I think
listen. I rock with him. I don't want, but I gotta call it out. Like I know in Florida where he from, we are heavy. Like them Jamaicans and Haitians, they know of us. They know how they copy us. They try to be included with us. You get what I'm saying?
right, yeah, yeah. See, I guess yeah, you know where I'm at. I'm in
Mhm.
Arkansas, so I don't have to be you. You know more about this than me. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm where I'm at with it. Because I don't have to deal with Haitians like that at all. It ain't no too many Haitians. It's mostly white, black, and Mexican around here. And mixed.
Mhm.
So saying, I have to take your word. Cause like you from Florida, so you understand this shit. You know them. You walking around. You live around them. Like how you saying like we help y'all do this and that. I can't say the same for Arkansas because shit they don't be down here like that. So I'm just listening at this point. Yeah.
Right. No,
So I'm just listening.
I help them speak with their English. I've been hit like we know that they'll come off, right off, right from the island, and they don't really know how to dress and stuff. And this is when they tag along to the FBAs, and we always, we give them the game. But I'm disappointed he just didn't say about our culture, the culture that, you know what I'm saying, where he getting to rock the hats, the different teams. We started that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, for sure.
yeah, like how are you gonna not like mention us? That's my thing. It's like, damn, bro, you ain't gotta praise us as the greatest, but dang, you gotta mention us because we seeing your style. You're not speaking in your native, your Haitian tongue. You're not just, giving them that culture only. I'm just
Nah, for
giving my
sure.
FBA culture only. That's all I know.
Hey
So
man, hey, can't knock you for that. You hear
right.
me? Nah, I'm with you, fool. I'm with you on that. It's just, me. And maybe this my once I get on your ass, I'm on your ass. You feel me? Once I feel like I
Mhm.
got enough evidence, and I lays it on in. You probably didn't gathered it. I ain't gathered it all of it. Like when I was telling you about Godfrey. The
Mhm.
thing about Godfrey is like Godfrey be putting him up, he be putting the people up on game about us too. But at the same time, sometimes you remember we had that conversation. At the same time, sometimes he still kind of conform because he be comfortable, because when he around all Africans, he be comfortable. Them his people. He get to talk about, shit that only they know. You feel me? So I get that. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
because I be seeing my FBA brother, they be on Godfrey ass, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be seeing it, I be like, yeah, Godfrey, come on, man, what the fuck? Like, you just said this, nigga, so like, what's going on with you? Like, come on, bro, don't do that to us. But then, I mean, I'm talking about the next show, he'll say some shit that'll be right back, and I'll be like, nigga, it's that on the fence shit. Like, I see what you're trying to do, and then it's like this. You can't like even back in our times, back when the civil rights and shit like that. It was a lot of white folks that were trying to help us then too, and there was a lot of our black folks that did not want them helping at all. It was cussing their ass out like we don't want your help. We don't need your help. You can move around from us, and I feel
Mhm.
that, and I know we with that energy too. But at the same time, there was still some of them that really was trying their best to be on our side too. You feel me?
Mhm.
So we always got to know that we is gonna have some of them that mean well. But like Muhammad Ali said, when it's you might be a good snake, but if I open that door and there's 40 snakes behind you, I can't waste time trying to figure out which one a good snake or the bad snake. I'm gonna shut the door.
Mhm.
So I feel it. It's just damn, man, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. Like I said, since we start really understanding this shit, we ain't letting shit slide. And I love that shit. Like, soon as a motherfucker say we be like, who the fuck is we? Like, shit. I don't know, nigga. You don't look weird to me. What you French?
For real,
Shit.
man. For real, because we seeing just like you said with Godfrey, it seems like it's a good position to have. Like you speaking good on black people, and you know what I mean. But you're not really from the lineage, but it's like you are a spokesperson. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he the mediator or some shit.
Yeah.
Like he ain't gonna let them Africans get off and say something too fucked up. And he'll be like, hold on, no, we ain't gonna do that. And he do. We gotta get. I mean, he do always say, I might not even been here if it wasn't for the civil rights, and neither would you. He do hold them accountable on that part. It's just certain shit when it comes to
Yeah.
the culture. That's where it get murky because everybody want to be like they want to say they just use the media for the most part and be like that's the culture. That be the problem when people
Mm.
agree that what the media is portraying is our culture, and it's like we never fucking told you that that was our culture. This is what them people pay the top money for to be on to spread this propaganda. This is a media issue, and we don't control the media. Cause like
Man.
even with that one African dude that was talking and basically was saying that we can't come together. He was like he was pretty much saying that same thing. Like shit, we can't come together. Like shit, it's 40 countries, it's 40 tribes in my motherfucking country. I don't know none of
Mm.
these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's man, it's
Right.
crazy, bro. It's a lot, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But look, bro, I'm glad y'all tapped in, man. It's good to be back on this live, man. We finna be back up and running, man. So y'all know how we do. But yeah, man, we gotta look. I only want FBAs really stand like I don't mind us having allies, but they, they wording sometimes don't be, they be off on some things. So it just be I just rather the FBAs lead the front as far as, speaking for us, in my
Right, right, but right, but that's the thing. That's the thing right there. Is like, how can I put this shit? I mean, really, that's the main problem, bro. The main stars, the celebrities, and shit that we really got that motherfuckers really gravitate to. They don't talk about this type of shit.
opinion.
You know what I'm saying? So that be the thing. Godfrey get a lot of attention. He give a lot of attention because of he a comedian and shit, and he be speaking. Like I say, Dave Chappelle, he make quick little jokes. He used to. Dave Chappelle ain't been doing shit. And now, LeVar, we can't trust nobody. Of course, we can't trust nobody. But at the same time, ain't no use of treating him like Kamala, because he ain't trying to be us. It's one
Yeah.
way. It's one thing for him being Tiffany Haddish, for Tiffany Haddish to run a game on us, and knowing she been asking. I don't know if she just found this shit out or whatever the case. But if she just found that, okay, I give her grace. But if she been knowing this whole time, I'm Haddish and not Haddish. She been knowing it this whole time. Then yeah, that's probably get problematic. But if you know who you is and you ain't saying that you us and you respect. Because remember, that's what we say a tether is, right? A tether ain't
Mhm.
an immigrant who respect our lineage and respect what we trying to do and know where they stand. That ain't a tether, So basically, I ain't saying. I'm just saying I don't treat everybody like a tether. I hear some people out if you can respect what the business is. Now, if you can't respect
Mhm.
the business, you know what it is. You automatic tether to me, and I'm gonna give you a history lesson. But if you respecting our plight, and if you like, yeah, I'm down for y'all getting reparations, even if I don't get it, because I don't come from here. I come from such and such. But I do want to see y'all niggas with it. I fuck with
Right.
them. I don't consider them tethers. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. They ain't got to be what you call them, associates or whatever the hell you want to call them. At the end of the day, we
Ally.
watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all rule saying no allies.
What do
Y'all
we
rule
call?
saying no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ally is like, you know what? A ally is like how U.S. is to Israel. You know what I mean?
Now we ain't got none of that.
We
Now we
ain't
ain't
got
got
that.
none of that. That's what I'm
Right.
not saying we have allies. I'm saying there's a couple of cool ones that'll ride with us.
Yeah, it's a couple of people that's gonna ride because I mean you influential. You know what I'm saying? You him. We're him. So it's like, yeah, you gonna have them that's gonna be like, they gonna be fans of the movement, bro. But will they really boots on the ground with us? Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not expecting it. We don't need
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
You
expecting
know
it.
what I'm saying? But if it happened, I appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
say it like
Yeah,
that.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But of course not. CB1. No immigrants can be us, just like we can't be immigrants. Of course not. Of course not. But hell, for motherfucking ones, them bitches can. Nah, my bad. Let me not say it like that. Nah, but for what we've been sensitive to their plights all our lives. We've been nice to them niggas. They can be nice to us for once. And if they don't, like we've been saying, nigga, it's fucking. We don't need them. It's just the point that shit. If they gonna ride, then that's cool. We'll see. But at the end of the day, it's us over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we gotta be the leaders of it. That's what I'm with that. We gotta be the leaders of the community. We gotta be our voice because hell, who else gonna do it? We've been letting everybody else do it for the last 60 something years, man.
Yeah, it ain't been working, man. They may be cool, but they are not ethnically us. Yeah,
Right.
big facts,
Now they
man.
not. If they people didn't go through Jim Crow and slavery, they ain't go through what we went through. Hell no, they not.
Mm-hmm.
But that don't necessarily mean that they are the enemy. Now we know majority of them is. We do know majority of them is, and that's for sure. But for the ones who ain't, shit, you gotta have somebody to go back to their hive to correct their hive. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna fight with their own people. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that. You gotta have
Yeah,
that.
gotta have
If
it.
you
Gotta have
if you got that cheap ass bug spray, you trying to get rid of some bugs, some infestation type shit like that. The cheap shit only gonna kill the ones you see. The real good shit gonna keep them alive long enough to make it back home to kill all of them.
Mm.
So you gotta let the we teaching motherfuckers up here. They learning every day. They getting on these FBA channels, and these people learning every day. They probably was a
Yeah.
tether last year, but this year they looking at shit. They might be looking a little different. Now I ain't trying to recruit them. I ain't trying to recruit
Right.
them. But at the same time, it's good that some of these motherfuckers listening,
Yeah.
and they know it. So we making it clear. You either rolling with us or you getting rolled on. That's what it is.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Call dog, I see you. I did have that backward. We are allied to them. You know what I mean? You right about that.
Shit,
Them
we
little hats,
been
bro.
fucking allies to everybody. Now it's time for us to hold our own hand.
Big facts. Yeah, yeah. Listen. And we doing our thing right now, man. I don't care what nobody's saying, y'all. We sticking together at an all-time high. We putting out more black businesses. They getting more visibility, so we seeing. I'm spending more money with black businesses, man. More black businesses is networking with me, and it's just a wonderful time to be alive right now, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody. Y'all know how we doing. It's a band going on right now. We spending money with our own and making sure. So make sure y'all keep pushing that in the neighborhood. I'm gonna have some content. I'm finna check out some of the Chinese restaurants around in the hood down here in Florida. We gonna record and see how that's going. See if we see any black people in there. I'm gonna let y'all know how that go. But yeah, we gonna
I'm with
clock
you,
that.
Joy. Joy
Huh?
said no one will ever stand up for us with the same level of our passion and intent. FBA is willing to ride or die for the lineage, not them. For sure. Nah, how could they? They can't have our passion. They ain't got our souls. They ain't went through what we went through here. So of course they ain't got that in them. Of course not. But at the same time, like all I'm saying is, goddamn it, we know what it is with us. That's all we really gotta maintain with. But
That's all
if
we
one of
need.
them
Yeah.
agreeing, if one of them agreeing with us, ain't no using the pick and the fight with him because we got too many other motherfuckers. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. It's enough of us who quote unquote African Americans that we fucking arguing with, trying to teach them this shit. So when you get an immigrant, them motherfuckers actually do come to our side and try to agree on some shit. Hey man, let that nigga live. Fuck him. It really don't even matter anyway. He ain't the. It don't even. We don't care. Our main focus is trying to get our people back to our side. FBA unity. My fault, bro.
No, you good. You good, bro. No, I'm with you. We all saying the same thing. It's just we ain't got time for they using the immigrants. See, the thing is, we see how the government and politics using these immigrants, and they're scaring us. They're like informants. You know what I mean? It's
For
like,
real.
yeah, it's like it's questionable even bringing you in the house because you know what I'm saying.
Yes, yeah, I
I
ain't
don't
say
know.
bring them in the house. I said you can shake hands with them outside. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything cool outside. That's what I was, and you really wasn't invited. You scrolled upon and we looked and we goddamn patted you down and made sure you was cool enough to sit around us because we on high alert
Mhm.
right now. We on high alert.
We on high alert because they go
You gonna have to
listen.
be thorough.
Politics gonna bless them. They gonna give them that money, so they look at, oh, I can get. They don't look at us and be like, oh man, because you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it, for the love of the game. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Politic level, politic level, it's all about FBA on politic level for sure. I'm talking about when we talking about cordial conversations and shit like that, when we talking to immigrants and shit like that, that's what I'm saying. As far as like if they cool, if they behind, we behind, they no use of disrespecting, calling them no tethers and shit like that. Now,
Yeah.
politics, that's different. Politics now, I ain't trying to hear shit about nothing about nobody. And to me, that's one of the main testaments on if your ass a tether or not. Because if I tell you I ain't worried about nobody else in politics, I'm just worried about FBA, and you got a problem with that, to me, now that's where the tether shit come into play. Because why you trying to stop us from getting ours? We ain't never
Mhm.
stopped you from getting yours.
Exactly. Well, they ain't never get theirs, but we ain't. We would never play that game, but. First class, man.
Nah,
Y'all look, we're gonna be back on, man. I'm thinking about jumping on tomorrow, man, and putting a show together. I wasn't even able to put something together. I just wanted to tap in with y'all and let y'all know we back.
I appreciate your time, WaterGod. Appreciate the chat and everybody out there. Love y'all niggas.
For real,
You bring
man.
me
Y'all know it's always love with the family. But man, we're gonna be tapping in tomorrow, y'all, and Sunday. Gonna try to put something together. Salute the Juniper Joy, first class citizen. We got LL Call Dog, the family in the building. Lavon, Mama Lisa, we appreciate you. You always tapping in. Y'all rules, man, always holding us down. We appreciate everybody who been tapped in. My boy, Fresh always in the building. TYB, man, I know your phone broke, bro. We glad you back, man. We ain't been seeing you in a minute. So, Cali, everybody, man. Sergeant King, we see you. But yeah, y'all tap in with us tomorrow. We're gonna have Auntie Sakina. My auntie was here tapping in. Shout out to her, man. But man, I love and appreciate y'all. We're gonna tap in tomorrow and Sunday, man, and have one put together. Love and appreciate y'all. Y'all know how we do, man. Always
peace.
pushing health, wealth, better understand the self. All right, Tony, bro. We're gonna tap. We're gonna tap in later. Jesse Paris, I
Already,
see
y'all.
for real. So fam, y'all know how we doing, man. Make sure we spending the money in the black community. You know, black Americans, we gotta make sure we check it. We checking paperwork, but y'all stay safe, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. We're gonna have some. Listen, this week we doing our think tank. So I want to hear y'all ideas. Make sure y'all in the think tank this Wednesday. But I love and appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out, man, and push me on the algorithm. Peace and love.